Sometimes a game just catches your eye. Whether it's big and flashy or subtle and beautiful, often that eye-catching nature can manage to distract you just long enough to reel you in before you realize that there's not much substance there. But that's not always the case. This is Unearth. Unearth is Brotherwise Games' first foray back into the publishing world after 4 years of success with their first game, Boss Monster. This sophomore release is quite the step in a different direction though. In Unearth, your civilization has fallen. You're a small tribe searching to reclaim, rebuild, and remember your roots. The game takes place over a series of turns that end as soon as all the ruin cards have been claimed. At the end of the game, the player with the most points from collecting sets of colored ruin cards and building wonders will be the winner. Each turn, you'll have the opportunity to play Delver cards, which affect the game in various different ways, and then you'll attempt to excavate and reclaim lost ruins. Any of the 5 face-up ruin cards can be excavated by choosing one, rolling one of your 5 dice, and then placing it on that card. If the dice on that card add up to be equal to or greater than the number on the top left, the card is reclaimed by the player with the highest numbered die. If there's a tie, it goes to the player with the largest sided die, and then to the next highest die, and so on and so forth. All of the dice that were on that card are returned to their owners, and any remaining stones are discarded. A new card is flipped from the deck, and stones are placed on it equal to the number on the bottom right corner. It's important to note that each player who didn't reclaim the ruin card, but still had dice on it, get to draw a Delver card for each die. So you're not totally missing out. Whether you reclaim the ruin card or not, if you rolled a 1, 2, or 3, you get to take one of the stones from the card and add it to your tableau. These stones are important because they'll help you build wonders later on that can give you special abilities or score you points at the end of the game. As soon as you build a full circle of these stones, you get to build a wonder. Each game, there are lesser and greater wonders in addition to some randomly chosen named wonders. Each wonder card shows the stones required to build it. Some need sets of colors, some require all of one color, and others can use any combination. The lesser and greater wonders can be chosen by multiple players, and they range in value, but the named wonders can only be claimed by one player each, and have unique abilities and scoring methods. Once you've done all of this and ended your turn, play passes to the player to the left. As soon as all the ruin cards have been reclaimed, the game is over and points are tallied. Now, Unearth really stood out to me for a few different reasons. Obviously, one of them is the striking isometric artwork from Jesse Riggle and David Pietrandrea, but I think that speaks for itself. Really, what made this game such a hit for me was the sense that I was always doing something productive. Often with dice games, if you get an unlucky roll, you're just out of luck. But here, even my bad rolls still gave me stones which helped me build wonders. And even if I didn't win ruin cards, I still got a few Delver cards from it. I guess I just never really felt like I was punished for something I had little control over. But see, the game gives you just enough control to feel like you're still making important decisions. One of the ways this happens is by giving you 5 dice to pick from. 1 4-sided, 3 6-sided, and an 8-sided die. If you really want to roll low to get a specific stone, you have the D4 that you can choose. If your focus is reclaiming a hotly contested ruin card, you can use your D8. The trick is that you won't get them back until the card they're on is reclaimed, so you have to be careful with how and when you use them. You've also got Delver cards which allow you to mitigate the randomness of the dice rolls. Some raise or lower the value of the die or reroll it, some let you choose where to place it after you reroll it instead of before, and others allow you to mess with the dice that are already on the cards. All of these factors really balance the game out. Don't get me wrong, the player who plays best will still usually win, but during the game everyone who's not in the lead won't feel like they're losing. Because of this, everyone always feels engaged. Unearth has a lot of staying power for me in my collection. With 15 different named wonders and 5 different end of age cards, each game will feel unique based on the randomly selected options. In addition, the art, simple rules, and use of non-traditionally sided dice have drawn all kinds of people to the table who've been interested in playing. I've already gotten a ton of plays out of Unearth, and I have a feeling I'll get a bunch more. If you're looking for a light to medium weight game that's easy to teach and quick to learn, this is definitely one I recommend checking out. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us and like us down at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. You can also keep up to date with Meeple Mountain at meeplemountain.com, where you'll find reviews, editorials, and other videos just like this one. Thanks for watching.